Welcome back to my channel. You guys don't forget to like this video. I put all this effort in, but I'm going to take you guys through right now class number 1, CE class number 1 on how to video promote yourself. Okay, I'm doing this out in Conroe with Shelby, the loan officer. So I want you guys to pay attention to a couple things as far as how I'm doing it. Now, first thing is I preach a lot about you just got to get out there and do it. So when we set up the camera for this class, the camera angle was so bad. I look so awful. Shelby looks fine. I look awful. I wanted to cut out a lot. I'm just going to rock it, y'all. Okay, don't judge me. I'm going to look whatever. Okay, you just got to do it. So I want to criticize myself a little bit here. Now, I overcompensated a little bit during this class because I wanted to show you guys how important it was to talk about your own experiences and kind of go wherever the class takes you. So you're going to see me for the first half an hour talk about things that are not technically on our worksheet, okay? But yet, during that 30 minutes, I actually did cover a majority of the things that I was supposed to. So pay attention to what I'm doing for 30 minutes. Now, don't think I'm all over the place, okay? Because what you don't see is I am working the class the entire time. I wouldn't, be all over the place and talking like that unless I had engagement. And engagement is exactly what I had. I kind of wish we showed that on the camera, but that's okay. But what I want you to pay attention to is, look how comfortable I am. And then when Shelby gets up there, look at how comfortable she is. She gets very comfortable. Now, both of us, Shelby and I, if you notice, we have total control, okay? You need to have total control of the class, because if you don't have total control of the class, then it's just not going to work, okay? We have an obligation to teach our students, not them teach other people. We have to stay in control. We have to teach, okay? So let's see, boom, 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 boom. So I covered a lot of that, but that's the breakdown. It's a horrible camera angle, but I'm still gonna rock it. Y'all listen to what I'm saying. Listen to how I'm talking. It's all about experiences. That's the best way to teach, is the things that we go through, the emotions. So I play off of the class. You're not gonna see that here, but I hope you guys enjoy. And remember, keep doing videos, keep making classes, and keep the engagement steady. If you do those things, your careers will be made. Stay tuned.
Thank you for attending our How to Video Promote Yourself class today. Travis and I have a wealth of knowledge for you, and we're excited to share it. So first off, our breakfast sponsor, Lindsay, is going to come up, and if you don't know her, Lindsay Bolton with the Bolton Agency and Farmers.
Lindsay, thank you for being here, Lindsay.
Take it away, ma'am.
Yeah, my name is Lindsay with Farmers Insurance and the Bolton Agency. My husband and I opened our agency a couple years ago. I actually used to be a teacher and gave up teaching to go and actually teach other people how to teach other people their insurance coverages. Well, today I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about your clients and your own policies. It's not too late to get flood insurance right now. Flood season is upon us. Whenever you guys reach out to me for a flood insurance quote for a client, all I need is the address, and I actually just implement that into my system and can generate the flood zoning as well as what their first year premium would be. It can be really useful for those people that are nervous about where or what house they're purchasing in a certain flood zone, what they're looking at for pricing. But yeah, I'm here all the time. If you need me, reach out. I know that Beth has policies with us, and from experience, Beth, how have you felt that the customer service has been?
Lousy.
Oh man.
But it's awesome because you answer your phone, you respond quickly to any question. So I like having you guys in the office.
Yeah. We have a pretty large team. We actually just added 4 more people. So you'll see some new faces here in the building. Just say hi. If you see someone waving at you, they're instructed to make sure to smile and wave at every single one of you. So just make sure that y'all, if you see another friendly face, just say hello. All right. The camera freaks me out.
That's really? Oh my God, you did so good.
I will give.
You did so good.
I'll
Thank
give
you.
a person. Wait,
That's
don't
it?
walk out yet.
Oh, and please eat breakfast. There's brisket. Barbecue brisket. Kolaches, there's donuts, there's regular kolaches, there's bacon jalapeno, cream cheese kolaches.
Keep going.
Can you name all of the donuts by color and the flavor, please? I want to give a shout out to Lindsay real quick from a lender perspective and a home buying purchase perspective. Their team is phenomenal at getting quotes to us ASAP. They're extremely competitive, especially for those sweet spot clients that have, you know, $500,000 purchases and they have good credit. They're phenomenal. You can't beat their rates. So please just give them a chance. Let them quote it, see what they can do. And thank you, Lindsay. You're awesome.
And to be completely aware, if y'all are sending me someone that, you know, is barely qualifying for their loan, their rates with farmers are gonna be high. Just full disclosure. If you have someone that has, you know, average credit, they're buying $250,000 home, you know, they have good interest, they don't have a lot of wrecks or claims on their home, they're gonna have a average rate. Now, for this high value clients that she's talking about, we're gonna have phenomenal rates. That's just how it goes. Each company has their preferred clientele. But yeah, again, thank you guys. Enjoy breakfast.
Thank you.
All right. And it is my pleasure to introduce Travis Spencer to you guys. Those of you that have not met him, there's a couple new faces in the room. What, am I doing something wrong?
No, I was checking this.
You're eyeballing me.
Me.
Let me know. Travis is here to... Go ahead, Linda. Sit down.
No,
That's a perfect spot.
yeah.
I was actually saving that one just for you.
Yeah.
Travis brings all the wealth and knowledge of video promo and stuff like that. So we will be doing this together. Listen to what he has to say, ask questions, engage, because that's truly, truly, truly how we make the most out of the class. Ask questions and always be on your toes, because there's a camera up here and it might turn around at any time. All right, Travis, take the flow.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you very much. So, just full disclosure, you guys, I'm all over the place. So you already know that, Beth, that's why you're here, I think. It entertains some people, but most people I push away, so I'm really sorry if I push you away. Just help me stay in line. This is how I deal with my nervousness. But anyways, here's the deal with the camera being up here, you guys. So my position right now is, I've been a loan officer for 19 years. I've been a realtor for 11 years, and then a TREC teacher for 2.5 years. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm going around to all of our offices, and I'm training our loan officers how to do video promotion and how to edit, you know, and how to film and things like that, and then how to use this to give back to y'all. So that is the purpose of this camera. I'm going to share with all of the loan officers or anyone that's subscribed to Educating Houston this class. Okay, so that's why. So does anyone want to be on the camera? Any chance? I ain't even talking to you. I already know you do. You guys, so
Oh yeah. I've
Yeah.
done video before.
so what we're gonna do here today, y'all, is we're gonna spend a long time on part one, which is why is video promotion important, and then I'm gonna give you guys some testimony on what we're doing right now and what you guys could be doing right now to improve your operation. Okay. So now, first of all, is anyone other
Everyone have a
than?
sheet first off.
Oh, sorry. Oh, real quick. Does anyone need CE credit that has not signed in for CE credit?
What are you signing for CE?
I'll get you guys on break. So just you, right? Anyone else? Okay, so on break, we'll take care of that, okay? All right, now, first thing I want to show you guys is I'm going to show you guys a couple of the sample videos that we've already made. And here's a point that I want to make as well. Now, the purpose of this class is this is a two-part class, first of all. Part one's purpose is to try to explain to you guys how valuable video promotion is, and how to do your video promotion, how to do a collaboration. So we talk about the message that you want to give, and we talk about the scene to create and how to collaborate, okay? So that's class one. Class two, we're actually going to do a video in class. Okay, so do you guys know the date for class two?
Yeah, September
Oh,
8th.
I do.
Okay, when is the second class? Okay, so you get a gold star already. Heck yeah. Beth, where you at? You gonna just let her take over your spot or what? Anyways,
Come on, Beth.
So class two, you guys come to class two. Class two is total participation. We're gonna do a video. We're gonna ask you guys to participate in the video. But the really cool thing is I'm gonna edit the video inside of this classroom. I'm gonna show you guys how quickly you can edit. Okay. Now, before I continue, one of the primary things that I've taught the loan officers, and I had to learn myself from doing hundreds of videos, is It's better to have a finished product than it to be perfect, okay? If you guys are after perfection, you're typically never gonna get there, or the amount of time it takes you to get there, you could have done another 10 videos that are great videos. They're not perfect, but they're great videos. Do you see what I'm saying? So now, and I'm preaching to myself here, I have got lost in editing so many times where I have spent
Last night.
40 hours, and then she just got lost. It
5
is
hours.
really easy, you guys, it is really easy to get lost in editing or lost in your performance. I'm very judgmental of myself. I had to get over all of my defects, okay? And I have a lot, man. Like, I had to go to counseling over this and everything, you know? Like, it's, so you just got to get over it, okay? The thing with video is, it is so amazing. There's two types of reaches. There's two types of reaches, and what I want to help you guys with today is the first reach, which is your local reach, okay? The value that video has on your local circle is astonishing to me. It's very astonishing. When I say local, what I mean is people like you already know, or perhaps you're working with them, or they're in your immediate sphere, right? So there's the local touch, and that is phenomenal. I could pretty much show you guys across the board, every loan officer that has started doing this has had an increase substantially in their business. Have you had an increase in your business from doing this? Okay, so there's many reaches. Now, when we first started this, I was training the class and the students on how to reach a national level, right? Or a bigger level of reach. Now, in order to get a bigger level of reach, like a viral video, you know, if everyone wants to do a viral videos they're not what you think. You just need steady content. The way to hit a broad reach of people is you must become an influencer. You must become an influencer. You got to have people want to hear you, right? They want to hear you speak and not act. And that's what I really want to focus on. If you guys want to become influencers, you have to hit this local level first, right? Hit Conroe, then go to Houston. And the way that people are doing videos right now that is working, that are becoming influencers, they're just doing market update videos. Okay, a lot of people are doing market update videos, and a lot of realtors, what they're doing, and I told you guys this, they're quoting news articles. Okay, so if a news article comes out on CNN or Fox News, see, I'm trying to be balanced. I didn't mean to lead with CNN, my bad. Okay, so CNN or Fox News, they're just getting the article, and they're quoting the article, sharing their opinions, and their videos are going viral. Why? Because there's relevant content that is going on right now. And this is what I really want to tell you. YouTube is Google. The way that YouTube works to find videos is searchable titles. Searchable titles. So the beautiful thing about YouTube and the beautiful thing about doing videos is you don't have to guess. The blueprint is already made for us. The blueprint is already made for us. If you guys want to see for yourselves, this is what I'm going to recommend every single person do. And this is what I did. Type in on YouTube. First of all, you guys got to start using YouTube. YouTube is so amazing. It is a phenomenal database of video and knowledge. When okay, 2 years ago, I just thought it was a place where people put their Mickey Mouse videos, right? I didn't know it was this huge wealth of information that they're especially the millennials. And what's under the millennials? What are they? Generation
Gen Z?
Are there any Gen Zs in here? Thank God. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, camera. Equal credit opportunity. I'm just kidding. Age isn't protected. Okay. I thought, Beth, where you at? You're usually a lot better at keeping me composed than this. Okay. I was really leaning on you today. Okay. I can tell we haven't had a class together in a while. Okay. You guys, YouTube has already told us exactly what we're doing. And what I want you to do is you go on YouTube and put real estate in Conroe. Houses for sale in Conroe. Anything in Conroe. Any searchable term like that, hit in YouTube and see who your competition is. I'm gonna be real. Competition. Okay, I've been in videography for a bit, and my coach has ripped my heart out many times. So I've developed, and I think Josh understands. When you do video, like at first, it's when someone criticizes you, you could get your heart ripped out. because you put all this time and effort, but as you go on, man, like the better you can handle criticism, it makes you so much stronger. Okay, I don't even know why I was leading with that. Okay, why was I leading with that?
Because you like to criticize.
I do. I really do. I like to criticize, and when I'm criticizing, it's only to make you stronger. And I can tell y'all right now, I have the best and worst criticizer. I mean, he doesn't pull any punches. He literally just rips my
I've only
soul out.
cried twice.
Have you really? God, like I'm so sensitive. I'm so sensitive about it. But anyways, my point is, look at your competition, okay? And what I was going to say is they're garbage. That was why the whole lead up to that, okay? It's, when I say garbage, I mean that from the bottom of my heart, okay? It is absolute garbage. And they are getting all of the leads. They have done analysis and do it. Look for yourself, YouTube leads versus Facebook leads. Which ones do y'all think are better? YouTube are substantially better for real estate leads. I had no idea about this up until about 6 months ago when I set in on like, okay, how do we market these videos, right? What's the best way to market it, okay? So, you guys, YouTube has everything. Your competition is weak. There's probably maybe 10 realtors in the Houston area that are doing videos full time, okay? So, anyways, so let me tell you a little bit more about how the program that Shelby and I have created works, okay? We're gonna try to help get you guys. Every realtor is different. Okay, step one is being able to talk on camera. That's hard sometimes, right? Like, so step one, we got to practice some, and it's okay. I still fumble. Everyone still fumbles. It's part of the growing process, right? It's part of it. It's part of it. But you have to do it. You have to get on. Every time you get terrified and overcome it, you become stronger every single time in life with everything, not just video. When you get scared or nervous, you should be happy about that, because that's the opportunity to change the way you think by overcoming the emotion, right? So after we get past that, because not everyone's for video, okay? As much as I would like, we just can't do, but most everyone is. Most everyone, when they practice, you guys just need to do it, is my point, okay? We're gonna help you guys on the local level of touch first. So the way the program works is on class 2, again, we're gonna do the video. I'm gonna show you guys how easy the editing is. After that class, we have something called Video Promotion Day. That bright is so light. Oh my God.
That light is so bright.
What did I say? That bright is so light?
You said that light.
See how much? See that? So we have a 6. Thank you. We have a. You could have done it the whole time. Shh. Like, I'm pretty sure I lost some vision.
This is
honestly.
payback for all of the critiques.
But I was just trying to make you better. You're trying to blind me permanently. So,
Tomato.
you guys. Oh, that was a good one. I want to laugh, but I have to stay focused. She just. Dang it. So. Here's the thing. We're going to help you guys initially on Video Promotion Day with the local level of touch. Okay, if anyone wants to become influencers and do this regularly, we're set up to do that. She's set up to do that. She has equipment. We have the green room. Plus, I'm able to bring in 1 to 2 realtors of her choosing and my choosing into our coaching program with us. Okay, so I don't know if anyone's interested in that, but I could take 1 to 2 realtors. But here's the thing, y'all have to be good on video, right? I don't have time necessarily to hold your hand, but I will show you, like Josh over there, he's like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I don't even need it. I'm looking on my cell phone. I'm watching videos right now.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys see what I mean? Like, if we have to get you comfortable first. Like, once you guys are there, then we can do more, okay? We could do more after that. But right now, what I want to emphasize on is we're going to do business cards. All right, business cards are important. Everyone knows everyone has business cards, but in my eyes, the videos are the new business cards. Videos are the new business cards. All right, not everyone's doing that. A lot of people aren't, but the level of professionalism, the level of relationship development that comes instead of passing out a business card. Let me text you the link to my video. Let me just text you my link. You have a video, it's astonishing. You develop the professionalism, and what is really crazy about video that freaks me out, I have a YouTube channel that I love called, did you go there? You didn't go there. Did you go there? Did you go there? Dang it, man. I didn't care about Josh, but I wanted you to go there because he's like the strong guy, he's like macho, right? So it's like, yeah, I'm doing macho stuff, like check out my channel. Like, I have to be all timid in here. You're like, yes sir, no sir. Just go, man, come on, bro, I've been working hard. Anyways, I have a YouTube channel. Let me explain relationships, okay? Here's what is astonishing about these videos. Because I have a YouTube channel, it's a fishing channel, okay? Don't even come at me, okay? But it's sharks, okay? I'm catching sharks by land, okay? I got good enough at this to now where I'm going, when I'm going to the beach, whether it's crazy, whether it's High Island to Matagorda, Padre Island, people drive up on me, right? They think they know me. They're like, oh my God, But I'm in Texas, in the middle of nowhere on the beach. I'm like, do I put my gun away? You know what I mean? Do I rack one in? It's scary, right? It's scary. People are going to come up to you. people are going to start recognizing you. My point in this is when you guys are sending videos, you're developing a relationship to whoever is watching it, and it continues to work for you. If you make a cold call, after you hang up, it's done. The videos continue to work for you, and that is why instead of trying to make you all superstars, what I realize is not everyone is, and not everyone has the ability to do videos twice a week. Let's do something local. Let's do something that y'all can use right now. Okay, so what we want to do with you guys is have you pick what type of video business card, and we're going to show you some examples. The options are this: for your buyer's rep, for your seller's consultation, or your thank you video. Your thank you video, thank you for choosing me, right? Your seller's video is what you send them before your seller's consultation. Your buyer's rep video, you send them before your buyer's rep video. So they've already seen you talking, looking professional, and it's going to go a long way. Do y'all understand? It's this crazy, the value of this. And here's what's really crazy as well. Like, I've had testimony from other realtors. They've made cash purchase videos, right? Investor calls them 2 years later, and they buy $1 million home for cash. And it's some, I don't mean to be rude, but I've been doing a lot of video and my head's all messed up, but it is some Mickey Mouse realtors doing this. Some Mickey Mouse realtor, they do it with their camera. But they got it because they had the video and you didn't have the video. And my point is this: you guys are letting, and I'm just gonna use this term really loosely, you guys are letting Mickey Mouse realtors take your business, and you're better than them.
What do you have against Mickey Mouse?
All right, I'm gonna explain.
Their children
All right, I'm gonna tell you what I have. I'm gonna be honest. If you ask, I'm gonna tell you what I have
Road
against Mickey Mouse.
Racer and Clubhouse are both.
I'm gonna tell you what I have against Mickey Mouse. I made the mistake 2 years ago of taking my 3-year-old and 1-year-old to Disney World in the dead of summer for 3 days. I spent $5,000, and when I was there and they were poking me in my eyes, have you guys been in and out of the buses? Do you know what a double stroller, how wide that crap is? I had to pack the double stroller up. I sat there at one point with my eyes blinded because both my kids had poked me in the eyes, and I'm like, I'm not getting paid for this crap. Like, how am I not getting paid for this? I spent $5,000 to go to Disney World with a 3-year-old and 1-year-old, and I couldn't even ride rides past 9:30 because the lines were 2 hours long. You want to sit in line for 2 hours with a 3-year-old and 1-year-old at Disney World in the heat?
Yes.
So that's what I have
All day.
against Mickey Mouse. They took my money. Dang Mickey Mouse. I want my money back. Okay, that wasn't fun for me. That was a horrible experience.
As a parent, we've seen a lot of YouTube, thanks to my children who think it's cool to watch kids with toys and Mickey Mouse. Is like, how many times has Jacob watched the same stupid video because he loves it? And so I get the whole idea that like the videos from like 4 years ago.
Let's talk about that. I want to talk about what she just said. Now, when I'm using Mickey Mouse, I'm not saying actual.
My grandson at 4
Like,
does the same
I'm not saying actual Mickey Mouse. I'm just saying like they didn't do a good job, right? Like honestly, I ain't hating on Mickey Mouse. I was just joking. But listen to what she just said. So they're getting engagement from a video that is 4 years old. Now here's what I learned about videos. Once YouTube picks up your channel, you need about 10 videos, and then YouTube starts picking up your channel. When they start picking up your channel, you can win the lottery. If you guys do good content, they will push your channel for free because YouTube needs views. TikTok, ever hear of them? Messed them up bad. They need us to provide them good content. So to what she was saying, you know how I said, being done is better than perfection? Okay, that's not an excuse to cut corners, right? That's just a warning not to get stuck. It's just a warning not to get stuck. Now, if you guys eventually learn, right, and Josh is a little bit ahead of most people here, but if you guys eventually learn how to do really clean video, it's going to continue to get views. What typically happens is your video is good for 48 hours on YouTube. So typically YouTube's going to push your video for about 48 hours unless what? It's a good video. If it's a good video, it will continue to work for you. You know, when I first started videos, it was about 3 years ago. Okay, and this was when I was deadly terrified of like talking and stuff. But I found one of the videos this morning, it has 14,000 views. It's like, oh my God, I did a video, it has 14,000. You want to know what the video topic was? How to apply for an FHA loan.
Hold up, I have a question.
Yeah.
You were terrified of talking?
I'm trying to make them feel comfortable, okay? Jeez, my God, no, I wasn't terrified. What's
I
with
can't get
her?
you to shut up.
Anything else you want to call out? Want to call out anything else?
No, keep going.
Okay, this isn't a real suit. I rented it. Okay, anything else?
What about shoes? Did you rent those too?
I found these. Okay, anyways. Thank you for, all right. My point is, guys, stop making excuses. I'm not saying you are, but I'm pretty sure you are. And normally the typical excuses are this. These are the typical excuses. Number one, I'm afraid. Come on. We're grown adults. Y'all haven't been through scary, crazy times on the verge of breakdowns? Anyways, I have, but whatever. We don't have to talk about that.
It's a Disneyland.
Damn Disneyland.
Disneyland.
He's really triggering me over there. I hate Disneyland.
Look, I'm going.
We're creating great content right now. It's good.
But my point is this, guys, it's like, one is like you're scared to be on the video, and two is like editing is impossible. Okay? Everything that I've learned has been on YouTube. No one has taught me. I've gone through no schooling for anything that I've done. I've learned every single thing on YouTube. And the reason I'm telling you that is y'all could do it. I have 3 kids right at home, 5, 3, and 1. Y'all, anyone know about that life?
Yep, 6, 4, and 1.
It gets worse.
All right.
I'm not
22 and 19, it gets worse.
I don't feel good about
It's just, it's like, well, life is hard, but so here's the thing. So we're going to keep you guys local. We're going to keep you guys on the local level. We're going to do the business card, but I really want you guys to focus on how easy this really is. Okay. And you guys are going to learn that more in class too, how quickly we're able to edit. Like I said, the main thing you guys, okay, what do I need to do like today? The main thing you guys need to do today is try to get comfortable on camera. And when I say by comfortable on camera, the more you can be yourself, the better it is. And I have teleprompters, I have scripts, I don't use them anymore. I can, and the reason I don't use teleprompters anymore is I don't want to do you guys wrong. Because everyone knows it's not you. And people, when they're watching videos, the good videos come from within. Right? No script, I'm just talking, I'm making mistakes, but I'm still talking. And the thing is let me tell you all about mistakes. If you guys do want to become influencers, like more than just staying above the competition with your business cards, right? So you're above the competition now. If you want to do more and do your influencing stuff, making mistakes and errors like the way you talk and stuff, it actually helps develop a relationship. I have a blooper. It's turned off because she was blinding me. But it develops a relationship. That's why I'm always like, dude, people don't want perfect because no one is. No one's perfect. But here, likewise, video is very powerful. If you're just going to do 2 videos and you made a bunch of mistakes on 2 videos, then you just sabotage yourself because you got no videos to follow up, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like if you're only doing 1 or 2 videos, yes, we strive for the greatness, right? Let's be a little bit more picky. But if it's a regular thing, y'all just got to do your videos and be done, right? 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you're done. You're moving on with your day, right? I want to see people doing market updates. I want to see it because we are going through crazy times right now, and the public, not us, the public wants to know what the heck is going to happen. So YouTube is bumping these real estate videos. Market crash in 2020 coming, or 2022 coming, right?
Don't.
Question mark? Was that?
Speak it into existence.
I got you to watch the video.
So the thing is this as well. Let's talk about that. So likewise, remember when I said local level? Local level is easy. We send a link here. Let me share my video. It's easy. But on the national level, it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder. And in order to do that, you guys, the engagement is the key, and the marketing of your video is the key. And the way you engage is just show love to whoever comments on your post. It's like track, like right, like develop a conversation. Not thank you. I hate it. Not thank you, not like, oh, nice video, appreciate it. No, start developing conversations with people on social media. And remember I said the videos last for 5 years, they're gonna read those, right? Don't do your subscribers wrong. Don't do them wrong. You better show them love. And my coach had to breathe that into existence into me because I was freaked out when they're rolling up on me on the beach. Like I said, I'm like, I don't know you. Like, leave me alone. Right? So I had to get out of my comfort zone and actually, hey, how are you? It's nice to see you, right? Which I can do, but when I'm fishing, right? That's like my, you know what I mean? You better stay away from me during this time. Okay. So Now, I covered a lot. We're going to start going over the paper a little bit more, but does anyone have any questions that I could clarify? Any information I could clean up? What was you?
Oh, no.
Don't be lifting your hand halfway like that, man.
He's sudden movements and he's calling you out. So
Like, oh, it's trap. I commented, sorry.
sit on your hands.
I just really believe in this, you guys, because it has worked for me, and I have seen it work for loan officers. And I just really want to encourage you guys, just start doing videos, start doing your, get past your video business cards, and start doing your market update videos, and start doing that with us. She already has her channel. You could work with her. She has a green room. We know how to find viral topics, okay? And she's gonna go over that in the second half of this. He's like, he's ready to do this right now, huh? He's ready. You want to know why? You want to know what the difference is between, have you ever been on video?
Yes.
Who has not been on video? Are you still nervous?
Not really.
Damn it, I picked the wrong person. All right, Beth, have you been on video?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, good. Does it make you nervous?
Yes.
Okay.
VHS.
Do you see that?
Camcorder.
But do you see how Beth is being honest, unlike you all, and she is saying that she's nervous a little bit, and you kind of see her. But look at Josh, right? Look at how upbeat and positive he is. Why? Because he knows. I bet you.
No.
Probably because he understands already the value of video, and he's done enough practice to where he could be himself. He could just be himself. So remember what I said. Step one is learning how to be yourself, right? Because you guys you already know what to say. You guys are in sales. You already know what to say. Remember that. All right, we're gonna go into this. Let's watch some. Can you turn that on? We're gonna watch.
I don't want to bill.
And then I'm just going to go through this quickly. I want to show you guys like finished products here real quick. And then we're going to go right into this.
That's warm up.
It's coming.
Okay. All right. Number one. You ready? Okay, why is video promotion important? So, number A. Number A, you ready?
Picking on one, Beth.
Beth, you're supposed to say it's not a number, it's a letter. That's like number A. Beth. All right. I usually have so much fun with her, and I am, and thank you for letting me pick on you a little. But I'm trying to get even with you because your crew's not here to back you up today.
It's still morning.
It's still morning.
We typically have a 1 p.m. class.
Thank you, Beth. Thank you. So A is, I love this part about videos, you can attract ideal clients. Okay, so that's A. You can attract ideal clients, which basically means you can target your clients and discuss what they want to hear and see. How do you do that? It's really easy, you guys, to find what videos are working and what's not because people are already doing it, right? So we figure out the video. And here's what I really love about the video. Remember I said it's better than the leads in Facebook? Let me explain why that is. Have you guys ever you've heard of Google? Huge, giant, you've heard of Google AdWords? Yes? Do you guys know that most of the people that if you're paying marketing, most of those marketing firms, a lot of them just use Google AdWords. Did you know that? They're just using Google AdWords. How much are they taking for commission? How much are they taking? So anyways, with these videos, I'm using Google AdWords. And Google AdWords is, first of all, it's very easy to use. It's very easy to use, and you can actually target the exact area you want to market, right? So if I only want to market around Conroe Lake, I could put in that zip code, and I could type in homes for sale as my keyword, or selling your home in Conroe as my keyword. See what I'm saying? And I only want to target around the lake. I hit create the campaign, and anyone around the lake that searches homes for sale or how much is my home worth in Conroe or whatever your keyword is, guess whose video comes up? Right? Whoever's paying for the marketing, right? And remember I said there's a lack of agents? Remember that? So right now it's cheap. You know how Zillow's like, you got to pay all this money to be number one? And there's like this bidding war for number one in Zillow, or there used to be at least. I don't know if it's still. But you guys remember that? You got to pay to be number one. I don't know if you guys used to. So on Zillow, you remember that? So you had to pay for ranking. And it was like, to get ranked in the top 3 was stupid money, right? YouTube's not there. You could pay $1, $2 per click and get people clicking on your video and get one deal on that for $2. $2. Instead of a $10,000 billboard or I've had realtors pay $10,000. You remember the movie theater commercials? Super flossy. It's flossy. You know, if I'm going to movie and I see you, like, that was baller. But you didn't get crap for that. You paid 10 grand to impress me and I'm not using you. So I'm saying that because I had a realtor, Vishay Harvey. I love her so much, but she still preached about that. I spent 10 grand on that damn commercial. I got 0 on that. First of all, people aren't going to the movie theater to hear commercials, right? I don't know. Did anyone else have experiences that were more positive than what I'm saying? Because marketing does work? Okay. So you get to attract ideal clients. Number 2 is you get to build your brand, and it's cheap, right? You can build your channel or your video market specifically to you and your real estate career. Okay, let me throw some stuff out there. Oh, Josh just left. Okay, what's your hobby, Beth? What's one of your hobbies?
Golf.
Okay, the golfing realtor, right? That's branding. All your videos could be surrounding that thing, but you get to brand yourself. If you have a team, you have team videos. It's very easy to brand yourself, and if you're doing the editing yourself, how much does it cost? It costs no money. It costs no money. I have a special fancy camera now because it's my full-time job. Right? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna step it up. But we're doing everything with a simple GoPro, a GoPro 9. But most of the stuff we're doing is a simple GoPro. It's about $300. It shoots in cinematic 4K, like in Hollywood. It has a built-in stabilizer, so you don't necessarily need a gimbal. Gimbals are very important for your frame to stay steady when you're filming, right? Like there's one right there. You see, she has a gimbal. And that's to keep his phone balanced, so he can move and it stays balanced, right? So GoPros are really good. They're really cheap. And editing will eventually take you 20 minutes to do. Do y'all see where I'm going with this? But like I said, don't spend any money. Lean on us first. Look at our equipment. Use our equipment a little bit. See if you like the video quality. See if you're okay talking on video. If it works for you, then move forward. Do you see? Do not make the mistake that a lot of people make. They go out and I buy a $5,000 camera, and they're like, now what? I was like, okay, well, now what? Let's reverse time and go back to listening to me, right? It's a $5,000. Why did you do that? It's never happened. I was just completely hypothetical. I love playing the hypothetical game because you talk about anything you want, right? And act like it really existed. But it's hypothetical. All right. I'm so sorry.
Do you want to play those videos?
No, it's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna get through this. Okay, and now C is something you can scale and something you can grow. So if you're putting $50 on marketing in Conroe and you're getting leads, you know it's growing. If you're putting $50 in Kingwood, you're not getting any leads, you know it's not working. I'm telling y'all, give yourself the power back, use Google AdWords. If you're paying for marketing, stop. You could do it yourself. It takes minutes. Do not pay people to market for you, okay? D is staying ahead of the competition. There are realtors doing this, but there's not a lot of realtors doing this. And a lot of times the realtors that are doing this are not doing it the right way. A lot of the realtors that are doing this, it's more about a flossy type of like, look at my team, we just closed like 50 million, what's up, right? Most of them are like that. I call them pat on the back videos. Like, who did you make the video for? Yourself? Right? Like, I know you didn't make it for your customers. Your customers don't want you, right? I'm like, oh my God. It's a nice video, but like they're doing it wrong. And almost no realtors have the business card videos yet. Some do, but a lot don't. So my point is staying ahead of the competition, okay? Which one is this? Okay, so this video, first video we're gonna watch, this video is a business card video for a realtor. This is her thank you video, okay? So this is her they have not chosen her yet, or maybe they have, I don't know. But this is her, it's 1 minute long. I try to keep everything at 1 minute. This is what we did for her. So she sends this to a customer as soon as she's done talking.
Hey guys, I'm Chase Sloan with the Chasing Real Estate Group here at Keller Williams Signature, and I just personally want to thank you for choosing us for all of your real estate needs. With so many options and brokers and realtors here in the city of Houston, you can go anywhere in the world, and yet you're here with us, and we appreciate that. What our team really commits ourselves to is integrity. Really, that's just another word for saying doing the right thing. And especially in today's climate, it's important for all of our clients to feel respected, protected, and most of all, honored at the opportunity to do business together. And so we want to ensure that you have a great home buying and selling experience. In fact, why don't you come take a walk with me to my office and I'll show you exactly what we need. So let me tell you a little bit more about me. Number one, I'm born in Houston, Texas, right? Third Ward to be exact. And it was growing up in Third Ward that actually gave me a sense of community by being an athlete and being able to participate in mentorship and coaching that gave the foundation to who I am today. It's what created the cornerstones of the Chasing Real Estate Group. And it's why our commitment to give where we live is the most important thing that we can do. See, we believe that we're here to create a space for you to not just sell a home or buy a home, but to build a life by design. And we've been waiting for you. So go ahead and contact us. All of the information that you need is below. We can't wait to get in business with you. And we look forward to talking to you soon.
Okay, so what do you guys think?
That's good.
She's so good, right? Oh my God, I love working with. She's one of the ones in the program. I was like Chase, we gotta keep it going. She's so good. But so that video, I was like, Chase, you got to do something to where you hang up with someone and they're not your customer yet, right? So every person that she hangs up with now, talking about real estate, the very first thing that she does is she text messages them the link to that video and it pops right up on the cell phone. So when you upload videos to YouTube, it creates a shareable link. And it's with that shareable link, we could give it to anyone we want. It's amazing. But y'all see how, and she did that, she did it in 2 takes. She's a little bit better. But that was a very simple video. There's a little bit of B-roll. You don't even need B-roll. But her message was on point and it was very simple. Y'all see where I'm going with this? You don't have to say a lot, but what you say, if we can make it clean and if you clean it up, people are going to listen. Did everyone, for the most part, listen to that? It was 2 minutes. It's longer than normal. We start losing our attention after 30 seconds, right? But I wanted you just to see how she was saying that. Nothing special. It was a nicer camera, but y'all see what I mean? Was that not a great video? All right, let's show them now. I want to show you what Shelby has learned. Okay, just in case you think that, oh no, she's just this master great #1 loan officer. Yes, she's those things, but also she's a videographer and editor in training. Why don't you show them your video? It's already in the middle bloopers, yeah. So she made this. Full disclosure though, there are some people in the room that are in video. Okay, so show them respect.
Have you seen this yet?
I've been warned.
There's bloopers. Somebody were to.
You're not.
But wait, before you hit play, you guys, before you hit play, understand this. Like no one does this crap the first time out the gate. There are the key is, guys, is you got a crew, right? You got someone you can did I do good? You could be silly in front of and you're safe, right? And that's what I want you guys to see. So we kept going. There's distractions, whatever. Check it out.
It's quiet.
This is low volume.
That was amazing.
Shelby, the Amcap
I reset. It's cool. I got hours of this. I'll text you like, Shelby, what are you doing right now?
Hey guys, my name is Josh. I'm the buyer's agent. The most fun part for me is getting to know you on a personal level.
She's trying to that focus her and she's dancing like, oh my God.
She's gonna dance the nerves off.
Yeah, she's dancing the nerves off.
Oh yeah. What was that one?
She said fudge.
No, I was like, she's gonna say no, it's fudge.
Jump in the background that got me
Oh,
something
no.
twice.
So here's the thing. Do you guys remember when I said it's better done than perfect, and that making errors can actually be very carefully can actually be a strategy, right? So I'm not saying have that in your video like bloopers, but that blooper roll, it's fun People learned about her. They saw the team back there. They felt like they're humans. We can relate to them. Like, oh, she was
I'm
nervous.
really good at being an idiot
Yeah.
behind the camera.
She got, she was frustrated, and you know what I mean? It's a great way to show people we're just human beings, and you can trust us, you can love us. We're just like you, right? So that was a blooper roll. Do y'all want to see? All right. So we also came out here. I was like, Shelby, I'm coming today. Let's do a team video. Okay, let's do a team video. I'm not saying we could do team videos for everyone, right? Because we have this program here. We're gonna do the business cards, but do you have the team video? Now, we're not gonna produce a team video. Hopefully, we'll improve upon it. But I just want to show you guys some of the things that we can help you with.
Hey,
Judge them.
Amanda, before I show this, before this day, did y'all have any prepping whatsoever?
No, we had no idea of what we were talking about.
I forgot. My bad. I left
We
that
weren't talking about. We were like, we weren't home like practicing scripts.
Nobody had any scripts. Nobody knew what they were going to say before this. Everything, literally before my line, I literally asked, what am I saying? What do you want me to say?
Like everyone asked that.
The only prepping was my makeup. I had my makeup done.
And you guys,
Fabulous.
except for Josh, and I believe this was right. It was their first time, right? It was their first time on video. Okay, so the video should be awful. And now I can say it because now we're friends, right? It should be awful because it's everyone's first time doing it. The fact that it's even like good, it demonstrates what I'm trying. This is the point I'm trying to make. It demonstrates the tenacity, right? Because every single one of them was nervous, and every single one made mistakes, and they still stayed there and kept trying to improve themselves, right? And that is what I really want y'all to see. So again, they were even more afraid than you, right? And they still.
Sorry.
Much better audio on this.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our video today. My name is Amanda Hofstra with the Hofstra Home Group. I am co-owner and listing agent. Please allow me to introduce you to
First time.
This is David Blvd from Hofstra Home Group. I'm one of the buyer reps. One of the first things that you need to do when looking for a home is to get yourself pre-approved for a loan. We have lenders that can help you out with that. Second step is to set you up with a personalized search for the home you can use, and that's where I fit. Hey guys, my name is Josh Hofstra with Hofstra Home Group. I'm a buyer's agent. The best part about being a buyer's agent is I get to work alongside you to personally craft an effective contract for you to get your next dream home.
No levers?
No levers, yeah.
I'm David Hofstra, co-owner of the Hofstra Home Group. Now has never been a better time to sell. Our job is to make sure you get top dollar for your listing and make sure you're comfortable throughout the whole selling process.
Can you pause it? Shelby, pause it. Okay, real quick. How did y'all think he did on that last scene? You guys think he did on that last scene, right? He didn't stutter, correct? He said his lines well. Do y'all agree with that? It didn't sound nice. How many takes? How many takes? Probably a dozen takes. The reason I'm saying that is, look at our finished product, right? Look at our finished product. When we edit and we film, we get to decide what we use, right? So even though I'm glad it took him that long because he was with someone that was trying to coach him, saying it was okay. This is, you know what I mean? You need to go through what they went through. Everyone does. I had to. Shelby did. Right? Remember our first day filming? Oh, my bad. She's gonna blind me again. Okay. Finish the video.
No. I will not finish the video.
Please finish it. I'm sorry. Okay, team video.
Thank you so much for taking the time to hear from our team today. From our family to yours, please know we take every real estate transaction very seriously, and we don't want to just be a real estate team once, but a real estate team for life. Thanks, and we look forward to chatting with you.
Now,
You can tell I was nervous when I was like holding my hands together.
You can pick your part of self like that all day long, but I didn't think you looked nervous whatsoever.
No, that's a mechanism. So when they teach you how to like stand from a camera, your hands are actually a huge part of it. I talk with my hands a lot more. You can see when I was talking, I would immediately go back to here because I felt comfortable.
You're a fidgeter, you try to hold your hands.
Yes, that's the best way to do it.
all right. I'm gonna so I want to go into. Let me show you our second class video. So on our second class, here's the video we made the last time we did our second class right here. okay? So we're all gonna have fun, so come to second class, this is the video. Just practicing. We did the wave, okay? This dude didn't want to do the wave, so I had to be, all right. All right.
Look, right now is a great time to buy. School prep is underway.
Okay.
Summer's winding down.
I'm gonna pause this because it brings me into I did a training video one time where I paused it on myself. Oh my God, it looks so bad. And I stayed there for 10 minutes. And you hear me talking like, you guys, I cannot, I'm so sorry about this picture. It was a bad one. So this is bringing us into our next subject, which is creating the scene. Okay, so we're gonna break it down into basically creating a scene now and creating a message. So during the collaboration, first thing we have to do is figure out what we're gonna say. And then the next part is we're gonna have to figure out where to shoot it, right? So when the Hofstra, right? Hofstra team came in, the first thing we did is collaborate. And when we collaborated, we're like B-roll, scene 1, B-roll, scene 2. But when we had our scenes, when it was their turn to talk, we had kind of as a group, and it's so hard to stay creative all day, we had to figure out where the scene was going to take place, right? So for example, this is a scene, right? Because she's talking, look at the background, right? We decided the scene, do you see? So your background and your scene is really, really important. And not only that, you can tell a story with your background. You could tell a story with your B-roll. Do y'all know what the B-roll is? The B-roll is like the art, like the drone shots when people are like they're not talking. It's like the art part, right? So your B-roll can tell a story, right? Your B-roll could tell a story. Your background could tell a story. For example, if that was our background, the belief system, then when people are, and I'm talking in front of that, people can look behind me and see that they presume that I also have a belief system. Why do they presume it? Because it's in the video. I didn't talk about it, but it's in the background. Do y'all see the power of your scene? Right? And we'll talk about the audio, and we'll talk about stuff like that. Let me continue to play this. So these are their first time being on video. She did pretty good.
The desperation to try to get into the house is kind of going down a little bit. So, Kareem, Helen's adopting amazing interest rates right now. Yes, you're right, Helen. Interest rates are still at an all-time
She's good too.
More families are able to afford homes now more than ever. Affordability is.
She's got energy, you see?
I agree.
She overcame it.
Because of the government policies that have been implemented lately.
Now, real quick, what do you guys think about her scene? What do you guys think about her background?
Boring.
Isn't it? It's boring, awful. And you want to know why? Because she didn't listen to me. I was like, no, the background over here is way better. She's like, no, this matches. I was like, but eventually you just got to keep it moving. So, okay, fine. But look at how awful that background is, right? I didn't do that. Okay, Josh, don't look at me. I didn't do that.
She's really hard to understand, too.
She is.
Why? Because she's nervous. Do y'all see what I mean? You could sense that, right? Can you sense how nervous she is? But she's nervous for only one reason, because there's a big camera in her face.
Yep.
That's the only reason. You just got to talk through it, right? Anyways, there's strategies for that. But this is the class participating. I'm just going to play till the long hair guy. I can't remember his name. Gabriel. Look for personality. Oh! This guy right here. Okay. What you guys saw right there, did you hear what he said? Say, we're head and shoulders above the competition. That was a verbal transition. That was a transition from B-roll to our scene, because we did the hair thing, right? And then the next thing, we're head and shoulders. Do you see how we transitioned into the scene? We can have fun with this, right? Now, do you want to send this to a customer? I don't know what his vibe is. Like, if that's his vibe he's sending, then okay, right? See, I'm coaching him.
Right now, this has been an unprecedented time in real estate.
Real quick, listen to me in the background, coach him and give him his line. So I just want to show you behind the scenes.
Right now, this has been an unprecedented time in real estate.
You forgot what to say. You forgot?
Hold.
Inventory.
Right now, this
Look
has
at
been an unprecedented time.
He just
in real
paid.
estate
He's like,
markets.
he just knew what to say.
But
I just gave
as
me
inventory
inventory.
continues to go up, we're going to see prices become more fair and balanced. But what does that mean about the selling market, Anna?
She's great. I love her.
Today is the day. So let's get the top dollar for your house. We prepare it right, price it right, and market it right for all the people them come to town from out of the state, and the local students downsize or upsize, so the market is still very, very hot. So what do you think, Steve? Is it a good time to buy or sell?
Yes. Best time to buy and sell. This is the greatest market. We can win in this market when we buy and sell and making the most money.
He's talking with his hands.
Into your forever home. Call us today.
That's a loan officer. So we're just having fun. You know, that's the second class. We're having fun. How do I turn?
Clockwise.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So, is it still scary? I'm trying to. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for your honesty, and also thank you for breaking my heart. Okay. The truth is important. I'm kidding. You didn't really, just a little. But it's kind of fun. But you see, like, once you get through do you see how important it is to get through your nerves? You know, like, and understand that everyone's got to go through that crap, right? You saw the difference in skill, right, on there? So, but the one that we couldn't hear and stuff, she's continuing to try and she's getting better. Got to go through it. Got to go through it. Some people could just get up and...
It really makes you appreciate, like, actual actors, news anchors,
yes.
who do it, and you're like, holy crap.
Like, how do they do that, right?
I was watching a movie the other night and I was like, their transitions are so smooth. How do they do that?
Dude, I do that all the time too. Okay, guys, so let's keep going. So we're going to go into now, we're on create the scene, okay? So I talked a little bit about creating the scene. Now, let's see here.
Can you turn the monitor off?
Yes, yes.
TV monitor.
Okay, so the first thing is why is your video equipment important and how do you save and transfer your data? Okay, so I'm going to go into A. Now, take whatever you learn from, you don't have to write anything down. I'm just going to say it. It's a lot. Your content, what you talk about, your content is more important than your gear. You do not need a $5,000 camera. You could do it with your cell phone. Don't do it with your cell phone, for the love of God. Please just buy a GoPro. Y'all are ballers. Come on. Just buy a little GoPro, okay? Unless you're super skilled like some of us, not everyone, okay?
What if you have a 4K camera on your
Definitely don't then.
What?
All right, transfer that to me right now.
Oh.
Oh, you can't.
Let me take it home. Put it on my computer,
and then transfer it. But no, like there's ways, but just for the sake of skill, level, and quality, and
it's easier to have a setup.
Just where it's like
right.
boom, 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 like it's clean. Everyone's doing it. Like everyone has different cell phones. There's Android. It's a mess. Unless you're skilled, right? You're skilled. You learn how to improvise. You learn how to adapt. You learn how to just thrive, right? And you will. There's so many different ways to do this. Okay. Now your content is more important than your gear. You want to do a video with something that you can shoot 4K in, even if you're not uploading in 4K. You just want to have the ability to do that. Having crystal clear quality video and focus goes a long way, okay? I'm going to go into cell phones. I'm so sorry, Josh. There's a million different ways to do one thing, especially in video. Me and Josh know this. Please don't hurt my feelings. Okay, cell phones have a tendency to be vastly different in quality, format, and capability. Things like a GoPro allows us to be more universal while maintaining professional quality and capability. The disadvantage of a GoPro, no zoom and no focus features. That's it. So don't be acting like you should use my camera. Okay.
No zoom and no what?
Focus. You know how you could like
yeah.
B. It is important you're able to transfer the video data without losing the quality of the data, and you want to save it without your computer exploding. If you guys are going to do the video, all you need to do to prevent a lot of problems that I faced and loan officers faced is the very first thing you do, save your clips and organize them into your external hard drive. An external hard drive, you just plug it into your computer and it's just another place to save files. It's so simple. You must save your videos on an external hard drive. If you stack them on your computer, it will mess your computer up. The video data is huge, and that's why I lean away from the cell phones. The data we're dealing with massive amounts of data, so the first thing I'm doing, I'm putting my card into my computer and I'm cutting it off of my SD card, pasting onto my external hard drive. External hard drive is very important, okay? Now let's go into why is lighting important? And what do you need to do to have a proper lighting source? Josh?
Me?
Yeah, what do you have to do? Oh, wait.
Do you want to hear an
I
example?
want this one first because I know you can answer any question I give you. Let's do this one. Why is lighting important?
Well, there's a lot of good reasons.
Give me.
But the number one reason why I think getting the right lighting is important is if you have any shadows behind you, in front of you, the background, especially if you're using a cell phone, can be brighter and it won't show your face.
And is it really easy to notice that on video?
Yes.
Correct. Now, when you notice that when you guys are watching video, what feelings does that give you about the video? It's
Low quality.
excuse me.
Poor quality.
It's poor quality. If you're thinking poor quality, how do you feel about their operation? How do you feel about do you think their operation is also of poor quality? Yeah. You see? So even though I'm saying better done than perfect, there's a but there, right? It's not better done than perfect unless you guys go all the way. If you're going to do one video or two videos, then you got to get them pretty close to perfect, right? Because you only got one or two videos. But if it's a regular thing, y'all see where I'm going with that? So lighting is important because it highlights the quality in your product and demonstrates your video's professionalism. It's all about demonstrating professionalism. Like Chase Salone up there, that realtor that y'all heard talking, did you guys like the lighting? Although it's weird, my video's not, but the lighting was great. Your lighting is important, okay? Now B, your key light or your subject light is important. Lighting temperature can also have a major impact, okay? And you want to be careful, like what Josh said, about shadows, sunlight, and what I really hate is glare. Okay? Lighting can be adjusted post-production. Do you guys know what that is, post-production?
Yes.
Of course, James, of course. So post-production means that I can actually change the lighting after the video is shot through editing. I can change audio through editing and I can change lighting through editing. The reason why we don't want to do that through editing is it will deteriorate the quality of your video, usually, okay? So if you can shoot it right the first time, shoot it right. And these are real estate videos. We do them in offices and stuff. Like the lighting is so easy. Oh my God, for these videos. I'm doing sharkfish. Did I already tell you I was a shark fisherman?
No, I hadn't heard those words today.
So watch out for your shadows. She hurts me so bad, but I have to work with her. They
I
make me.
humble you is what I do.
It feels painful, okay? I'm just going off of my feelings, which are reality. No, my feelings are my reality, okay? So watch out for shadows, sunlight. I feel like am I talking to myself, my kid right now? I had that same conversation with my 5-year-old, right? Anyway, and glare. Lighting can be adjusted through post-production to do it right. Okay, now, 3, why is audio important, Josh? Why is audio important? And first, let me say this. So there's really 3 components to every video. Okay, there's your lighting, there's your audio, and there's your video. Video, audio, lighting, those are the 3 things you must master. And then to collaborate, it's message, scene, and then message. Scene, message, collaborate. Now, of those 3 things, okay, video, audio, lighting. In your opinion, Josh, what is the hardest to control?
Audio.
By how much?
By a long shot.
A lot harder. Yeah. Thank you. And I thought you'd have that answer, but I didn't coach him because I really honestly wanted to hear because you guys I'm just one person. There's an infinite way to do things in this. So he'll learn from me, I'll learn from him. We just got to keep talking. But
I would rather have a black screen with clear audio than a clear video with poor audio.
Audio, you guys, it can be hard. So why is audio important? Okay, audio is really important because it highlights your message and it keeps your audience engaged. If you guys even have a good message and then the wind starts blowing or you're in traffic, what are people going to start listening to? They're still listening to the background noise and you're going to lose your message quality. It is better to not do B-roll, not do anything crazy like we showed you. Just sit at a desk and give your message. It is better to do that than anything fancy. Okay, right? Audio is the most difficult thing. Couple strategies I'm going to give you guys with audio is just be careful of filming outside. Okay, and you don't want to face the direction of the background audio noise. You want to keep it on the subject, and you want to use something called a lav mic. Okay, a lav mic is like in-camera lav mic. It's something I can plug into here, and it has a cord, and I can clip it onto my subject, and it's like right here, right? Those are going to be your best mics for outside. I also have wireless mics, which are cool because I can walk around anywhere, but you lose a lot of quality with your wireless mics. And then this is another one. This is an on-camera microphone. That is of high quality, so it is actually performing really well. But it's made to be used outside. So I have special filters on here that block wind and frequencies like that, right? Watch your audio. It has been the hugest struggle for me. I have probably 7 to 8 mics. Like I said, outside is so much harder to do than these real estate videos. I could probably, with like talented people, I do 20 videos in one day. It's so easy. It is so, I'm not even joking. You know what I'm saying? The hardest part about what I do is the actual shooting, right? You know, because I'm dealing with people that are experienced, no experience, different personalities, different energies. Like that's hard. The editing is like, I love it. I have so much fun with editing, you guys. We get to tell a story, and it's like, I'm a movie guy. It's the fact that we have the ability to do this is just shocking to me. Anyways, let's keep going. Now, audio is important. Okay, now B is wind and bad sounds can make the video distracting. Preventing the issue up front is important. Using something called a dead cat is the way that most people try to prevent wind noises.
Do not go kill a cat.
Well, let me explain. So, actually, I'm going to let that one go. That will not be good. This is a dead cat. See this little foamy thing? It blocks out wind and it blocks out things like that. That's called a dead cat. Okay? So watch your audio. Now, what we're going to do, you guys, is that is the basics on how to set up your video, how to set up your collaboration. Reiterating, make sure your video is good. GoPro. Okay, make sure your lighting's good. Just make sure we don't have shadows. Look through the camera first. And your audio. Make sure that's good. Before you shoot the video, make sure you understand your message. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? You want a message to some sellers that you're not customers with, or they're not your customers yet? That's going to be our message. Pick our message. After message is picked, create the scene. Do I want to shoot in front of this side? Do I want to shoot in front of that? Is the lighting good right here? It's fun. It's fun. It's kind of fun. Okay? Now, what Shelby's going to go into is more about the specifics of the message. Are you ready to do that?
Yeah. Do you want to take a break, or do you want to do it now? Do we want to end early?
So you guys, we're just gonna, instead of just going on a break right now, we'll try to end it 10 minutes early, but don't tell anyone. Okay? If you guys need to go to the bathroom, y'all can just go. Okay? So last I checked, y'all are adults and it's a free country, so do you, okay?
You literally didn't cover the mic when you said that. That's the important part of the verbiage. But,
You see how I need people, right? I'm just one person, y'all. You guys, thank you for having me up here. Please come to class number 2. But the most important thing I need you guys to do is sign up for the video promotion day and allow us to start putting business cards in your hand. Even if you don't use it, it's step 1, and then the next step will be step 2. It's a practice thing, right? I really need you guys to do that because we need to get this in your hands. Okay, you guys, thank you for having me. You're gonna take it away, right? Oh, don't forget to sign up for the seat. I have to do that after class.
Sure. Oh yeah.
All right, we're good.
Are you done yet?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Travis, thank you for all of your words of wisdom. Keep me level-headed like I keep you level-headed.
No, I'm gonna mess you up. You mess me up. Boo!
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so number 1. What's the question? It helps if I have both papers.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh, okay. Your video will, we're creating a message. She kind of went over that already. Your video will never go away. Investors may watch your video years to come from now. How long should your video marketing be? Long or short?
Short.
No, 20 minutes long. Yes, absolutely. We want it short. The reason for this being is we are in a very short attention span society. You have about 30 seconds to catch my attention, and if I don't like it, I'm clicking off. And if it's longer than a minute, I'm not watching it. And I use that religiously in my videos because I know I have ADD, and most people on earth do too. So, number 1. The answer is short, in between 1 minute and 30 seconds to maybe 2 minutes if you are packed with content. If you have a lot of information, stretch it to 2. If you don't just stand there and stare at the camera. Question numero 2. Answer the questions of your customers. Figure out their questions. What are some questions that you think people in your market would have? So let's say you want to gear towards first-time home buyers. You're building your business. That's one thing. Are rates going up? Are we still putting offers on houses that are outrageous? Let's talk about appraisals. Why is it taking so long to get an appraisal back? Answer, appraisers suck. I'm just kidding. That was not on camera.
No, they suck.
We love appraisers. Yay! Okay. What are, Josh, since you're, the one that's talking in this class today,
Okay.
what are some questions that you think your clients would like to hear?
Pretty much every single question that you just asked. I would like to personally know why sometimes I can get an appraiser out in 10 days, and sometimes it takes 45 days to get an appraiser.
Do you want me to answer it right now?
Yeah.
Are we having a lender?
Yeah.
Side.
But all of these things, first-time home buyers, where the market's going. I think the biggest question that everybody's asking is where the market's going. And I literally have 5 clients right now who are coming to me going, hey, here's my budget. When I know their budget's a little higher, but they're just waiting until the market drops. So,
Is the market going to drop, or do we think it's going to keep projecting up?
you can do a video like he described, where you can have a thumbnail where it says market raising in 2022, and everyone's going to click on it. Where in the video you actually talk about the market going back down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's called clickbait.
Now, if I can just do a side thing, you guys, we do have to have them click, but it's with the clickbait, you want to, now I've tried the clickbait game. I got 3.2 million views. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm so sorry. I feel over looking at me right now. I told us what I thought. Try not to do the clickbait. You want your thumbnail to match your content. I'm so sorry.
No, tell them a story so they know not to do it.
Just subscribe to Spar and Tackle Fishing, okay? That's what I'm
Do you want me to tell
Please
your
subscribe
story?
to
Do you want me to tell it? Okay, clickbait. Why clickbait is not necessarily what we want to do. Somebody created a video that said, man releasing shark back into the wild.
And save shark.
Oh, man saved shark.
And he did save the shark.
After he caught it and reeled it in. He got a lot of negative comments and lost a lot of followers because he misrepresented his video. So, clickbait is great if it's still talking about what you're talking about.
3.2 million views.
Cállate la boca.
Sorry.
Thank you. Now, number 3. No. Yeah. Video should influence, engage, give value, build relationships. What are some good video promo topics? Let's see. Anyone but Josh. John, do you have any good video promo topics? Yeah.
My name is Jason.
Jason, why did I get John?
Jason, but yeah.
James, Josh, Jason. You don't have any good topic ideas?
No.
Let's say you
Caught
are.
me off guard.
Sorry, I called you John.
How about just what you said, like about the community of Lake Hunter?
Military veterans.
Yeah, there you go.
Were you in the service?
I was.
What branch?
The Marine Corps?
My husband's a
I guess
Marine.
Technically, I still am until the 30th.
Oh, till the 30th. Are you
Wow.
retiring?
I am.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
My husband did 4 years and we were out of there.
Lucky him.
We were at Lejeune and I was like, are we doing another 4? Are you sure? Yes. So thank you for your service and double dogs, all that. Okay, so yes, military, VA loans. That's one thing that is misrepresented in the society today.
Thank you.
VA loans. You have done a great service for our company. You deserve the benefits that come from it. But if you are putting in an offer competing against a conventional loan right now, maybe not right now, but 2 months ago, your loan would have been overlooked. Why? Because appraisers are a little more strenuous on VA loans. That's not fair. There needs to be a video about that explaining why now is the time for VA buyers to purchase, because it's not as strenuous as it was this summer. There's not multiple bids on every single property. That was a lender insert, VA loans. But that's one video content that you could do. If you want to, yes, sir.
So sorry. Okay, I just have to do the story. I just went to Champion School of Real Estate, so my SAE. okay? I wait to the very end, don't do that. And the teacher in the class was like, hey, what does everyone think of VA loans? And almost the entire class slammed VA loans. Almost the entire class, to where I had to stop the teacher. He didn't know who I was. I stopped the teacher. I said no. And I corrected the entire class. I was like, listen, y'all, you guys are saying this because you're not educated, right? There's all these misconceptions about the VA loan, so I think it's really important that, you know, whoever's in a position to, because I'm not a veteran, or I would be talking about, you guys need to start talking about that, because there's a lot of, I don't know how to say it, but there's a lot of stupidity out there. I shouldn't say it. There's a lot of misinformed, just innate feelings about how VA works, and it's just really a problem, right? So we got that's a huge thing.
To piggyback off of that, actually, if you want, you and I can do a video together. Starting off, it's best to have someone to bounce off of and toggle off of until you get used to talking in front of the camera, because it's not a camera staring you dead in the eyes. Mm-hmm. It is a conversation that's being had. I'm well versed in VA loans because I specialize in those. I am a VA lender, though that's what I do. So it's easy for you to ask the question and me to answer it, and makes you look knowledgeable.
Yeah.
So that's another tidbit. It's easier to do an interview type situation than it is to just stand and stare and wonder what the other person on the other side of that lens is thinking. Any other ideas? David? You're being awfully quiet.
No, I have something I want to say.
Yes, sir.
Okay, one thing I noticed about YouTube, I love watching YouTube. But if you go onto YouTube and you don't word it right, you could be anywhere on the planet. So when you're describing what you're wanting to convey to somebody, how does somebody put it on that line so that any layman across the state of Texas can figure out what you're talking about? How do you title it in such a fashion?
Go ahead.
What? I'm just
Nope.
sitting here uncomfortably.
He's breathing heavy in his suit jacket. You don't get something to say.
His rented suit jacket.
I'm just sitting
Please
here
rock it
being
with this so badly.
You do the terminology, I don't like a keyword or a clip word or whatever.
Yeah, so
Get somebody
let's
to set that
say,
up.
So the first thing is understanding, but you just look at what everyone's doing, right? So what we do to find viral videos is we see what everyone else is doing. They're spending hundreds of thousands or whatever, and it's easy to tell what's working. So we already know what these producers are creating that is engaging the audience. And the way you do that is, I know you go off of the subscriber count of the channel versus the views. If the views of the video exceed the subscriber count, and a lot of times if it exceeds it by far, it generally means that that is a viral video. And when you find those, and we just found 18 on this one, and it took us 30 minutes, by the way. These 18 seconds, it took us 30 minutes of working together to find these 30 minutes. You just see what someone else is doing, and you do the same thing, maybe a little different, but you do it better. So YouTube already has all of the videos that people are searching for. And the really cool thing about that is YouTube wants us to make those videos because they are losing business to TikTok. They want us to make those videos. So
Let's also make TikTok.
to double dip it.
Yeah.
To hone in, you can put in the subject Lake Conroe. VA loans. Let's talk VA loans, Lake Conroe, Texas. Let's talk the Woodlands, this and that. Like, you can specifically address it in your title and on your YouTube page to where it hones in and directs people to that area. My YouTube channel has nothing to do with mortgages in the name. It's called Living Lake Conroe. And it's just because I'm not only bringing mortgage content to this area, I'm bringing content for everywhere in this area. We're talking about restaurants. We're talking about what you need to know in the Lake Conroe area, with some mortgage sprinkled in, with some home buying sprinkled in, with real estate. That's how you can kind of direct them. Is that what? Am I understanding your question correctly?
I'm just trying to get it so that if you're doing something, you want people to see it. It's like we can talk about that camera right here, and everybody in this room can have a different word for what they're going to call that thing.
Yep.
How you're going to get the people to the camera, which is basically your YouTube channel, so they're going to watch it.
Standardized wording.
Yeah.
Title,
Title, thumbnail, Google AdWords.
Google AdWords.
A bunch of that stuff.
Did you cover how technically the thumbnail and title is I hate it, but it's more important than your actual content.
Yep.
Because if you can have the great content, but like what he's saying, if they're not clicking the video, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
So this question is, how do you get that content to people? You gotta have a buyer thumbnail, and that's just one picture, and you have to have a really good title.
Right. So like, I would never call his microphone a dead cat, because the dead cat microphones actually look like a dead cat. They've got fur that like comes off. So I would just search camera microphone, and so those would be words that we would use if we were making a video about that microphone. So it's a generalized. You can put windsock, you can put dead cat, you can put all that.
And then to go in a little bit more, so then when you do that, then you see what I'm saying about, okay, so type in what you think is viral.
Right.
And then it's gonna give you a list of videos, and the videos are gonna have slightly different titles. Whichever of those videos performs the best, that is what you title your video, right? And you know, just because it has 20,000 views doesn't mean it's the video performing the best.
Right.
It has to exceed subscriber count. So just because a video has 20,000 views does not mean it's a good video, right? You gotta go subscribers versus views. You see what I'm saying? So even if a video has 100 views, if the channel only has 2 subscribers, that's a hot video. You see my point?
Randall, what are some videos that you've done? Your name is Randall, right?
Yes.
I apologize.
So I
You got
actually,
name.
Does help.
my first video is absolutely terrible. Like it's totally scripted. Like I read off a teleprompter. My friend sent me, he was like, "That's not you." He was like, "You need to get rid of that video." So this is, I wanted to do the business part because it was my value proposition video that I wrote whenever I first started Keller Williams. But my video segment that I'm doing right now is, actually I'm about to start a new one, but I do the top 5 things that you should know. It was the top 7 things that you should know. Right now I have the top 5 things that you should know about being a buyer in a real estate transaction, top 5 things that you need to know before getting pre-qualified for a loan, the top 7 things that you need to know about an FHA loan. So the next one is the top 5 things that you need to know when being a buyer in a transaction. But what I'm doing right now is yesterday just finished all like my follow-up with the Instagram is market updates. I'm gonna do a weekly video of market updates. I already put my Excel algorithms in, so I can go on Remine and pull up everything that's populated and saying this is the percent difference between last month and this month. And then I'm gonna do my monthly, but I'm gonna do it for my weekly is gonna be Conroe, Willis, and Montgomery, and then my monthly is gonna be broken down by zip codes.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Very good.
And those are gonna be my main 2 that I do. I mean, I could do other
Market updates is one.
Well, my market updates, and then since I'm new to the area, I just moved in from Houston. Like I'm still trying to get my name out there in the Conroe area. So I just got my gimbal, which I'm super excited to start using. But I'm gonna do tours of neighborhoods and saying if you want to move to this neighborhood, this is what it's gonna look like. Just do the intro video.
That's right.
And then my neighborhood tours on my next one.
Can I give you a lender favor when you're doing those neighborhoods? Make sure you talk about tax rate.
Okay.
Because that can affect how much they qualify for by a lot. The property tax rates in the newer construction neighborhoods are substantially higher than, let's say, April Sound, let's say the older Walden neighborhoods like that in this area. They have lower tax rates, which means they can qualify. They can qualify for more. If you have a 3.5% or a 3% tax rate as opposed to a 1.9%, it takes your qualification amount away. Prime example, I was not a lender whenever my husband and I purchased our first home, and we purchased in the woods of Conroe. That is a 3.3% tax rate. And we bought a $200,000 house because that's what we could qualify for with that tax rate. We could have purchased in Walden and gotten $230,000.
Yeah, same thing with that.
Yeah, that's one thing that a lot of home buyers don't understand. They just see this new flashy neighborhood. So, not to tell you how to do your videos, but as a lender, I'm gonna ask you.
It's actually I have my list of top videos because the next one I'm gonna do is so people want to know what they can afford in an area. So I'm gonna do a top 5 or 7 homes that you can afford between 100 and 200, 200, 300, 300, 400, 500. So when someone watches my video, be like, okay, what can I afford in Conroe, Texas? Be like, if you're looking to move to Conroe, Texas, this is how much you have, these are the types of homes that you're gonna be able to look into. So that's
If you want to get with me, I can present you monthly payments as well. Like, let's talk about if you're putting 20% down on a $500,000 house with an average estimated.
Oh no, I was already planning on getting with you on like just
What's your channel?
Just come find me.
It's just Randall Reese. That's my
RANDELL.
DALL.
Linda, do you have any video ideas?
No, I say what the
Yeah.
question I get, is another one that you could do is explaining HOA fees and cap fees. And
Yes.
That's
it's
the most
big.
terrible.
I mean, I had to, this
That's
transfer
but yeah, no,
fee,
this-
and there's a house out in Harmony I'm looking at, and I had to call and have that house explain to
Actually,
me, they get 0.5% transfer sale, I mean, this 2,200 in closing transfer on that HOA. But I had to call because I said, what's a cap fee, and, explaining what all this is, and
So here's a good title line for that one. Understanding the neighborhood wood forest before you purchase.
yeah,
Because Wood Forest has that,
they're another, yeah.
their HOA. It's that 1% rule
Yeah.
whenever you sell.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing that people purchasing in Wood Forest don't understand. That you're not only going to be whenever you're selling, not only are you going to be paying for both realtors, but you also have to pay off the HOA basically.
What about this? Top 5 reasons not to buy new.
Not to buy new?
Not to buy a new build. Right? No one's doing that yet. New builds? Right? Because there's disadvantages with new builds. Now, the
Okay,
ones
don't
that are-
take my top 5 idea.
Okay.
We already have a top 5 video.
Y'all need to calm down.
I have a top 5 title video.
Yeah, she's got top 5.
Well,
Top
and
5 title questions.
I do it under 5 minutes too, so it's on my top 5 under 5 minutes because
Smart.
there's a person I follow in Phoenix. He's the YouTube Phoenix guy. His videos are like 10 minutes long, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like you lost me at 5 minutes. Victor Vidalia, something like that. That's the one in Phoenix that I watched, but he's really good. But yeah, no. Also, if you have podcasts, listen to Tom Ferry. Because he is all about video marketing. Like, he will tell you that if you want to do something, video is the way to go. I love Tom Ferry.
Well, Randall's going to teach our next class. But, anyone else? What was your name? I'm so sorry.
Pedro.
Pedro? Pedro.
Uh-huh.
And Pedro. Just watching the dog. I'm so sorry. My Spanish is very rough. Do you have any videos that would direct towards your market?
Well, too many ideas.
Too many ideas?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But of course, I learn from the professionals.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Absolutely. So we also have a Spanish-speaking loan officer in our office.
Okay.
It might be good for y'all to tag team and do a 100% Spanish video where he explains the lender process in Spanish. Because yeah, that's content that we don't see, that we don't have, that needs to be out there. Because if somebody calls me or if you send a client to me, first off, there's going to be a language barrier if they're Spanish speaking. Second off, I can send them this link and say, hey, look over this. Let's talk about this once you're done. And we can refer them to Mike. And I'm on Mike's team, so we can definitely make sure they're taken care of. But that's one video content that I have yet to see out there. Is the mortgage process. Again, everything in my mind goes straight to lender because
you're a lender. You are one.
Oh, am I?
Duh.
Okay. Sometimes on the weekends. So, Josh, since you decided to leave and come back,
I was exercising my freedom.
you didn't raise your hand or get a hall pass.
I don't have to. So he said. So what do you want from me? What's up?
Let's say, put yourself in a home buyer's shoe.
Yeah.
Home buyer's shoes. What's a video that you would want to see?
You mean one that I already wrote down, which is the home buying process walkthrough from start to finish that most home buyers don't know about, so they get confused and lost.
What about a seller?
You can do that too.
Same. Yeah. How do you? I mean,
Yep.
we're looking at potentially selling our home in the next 6 to 12 months.
Do you know a
And
realtor?
huh?
Do you need a realtor?
I don't know any, so hit me up. Hit me up. That one of the big things is how to stage your home for selling.
Which
Don't
should
fall
be
over.
also included in your, I think you could also make a business video. So most real
Like a
estate agents
series.
that are selling agents will have a PowerPoint or something that explains how to stage your home. But making a video for it would work a lot better because then you don't have to sit there and click slides.
Do you know there are a lot of stagers in this area that would love to video promote themselves and also give you tidbit, and they might even pay for the promotion if you pay for it on YouTube. So you sit down with, I'm not going to say names because I have some preferred ones, but you sit down with that person and you say, what are your top 5 faux pas you see when you walk in? I don't mean to piggyback off your 5, but that's a good number. What are your top 4.5 faux pas that you see when you walk into a home staging it? Declutter. Get rid of all of the crap. Anything that you can box up or throw away, do it. Take down personal pictures. You know, there's stuff that they can tell you to do that y'all also through experience know that will definitely bring content to your page. It doesn't just have to be, hey, I'm a realtor, let me buy your house. Let me buy your house. I mean, you can buy the house if you want. But if you want to gear towards investors, like he said, talk about cash buyers, how those are superior in this market because of appraisals. Back to appraisers. Dang it. I hate them. Okay.
We already talked about pre-approvals. That's the most important step.
No, do you want to come teach?
Buying your first home? No, I just didn't know if you were looking for
Why
more.
you messing with her?
I'm not. She asked the question, so I'll just give her an answer. That's it.
We can talk more lender videos if you want, but
Sure.
even
That's exactly what I was.
segue, more lender videos. Yes, pre-approvals. What's the difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval, and why it's important to have a lender that does pre-approvals? Because any inexperienced loan officer can issue a pre-qualification without even having to look at an application. An underwriter has to look at a file for a pre-approval.
Correct.
That's where the difference lies. Also, why it's important to have a pre-approval whenever you're putting in an offer as opposed to pre-qualification, because as realtors, as buyer's agents, as listing agents, y'all know those are more heavily weighted. You can have 2 borrowers that are almost identical, but the moment that they show you a pre-approval versus a pre-qualification, that pre-approval gets selected. 90% of the time, it works every time. You know, it's my favorite catchphrase. It's my favorite catchphrase. So,
Ron Burgundy didn't say that, but it was I was saying Robert. It was actually his going to that said that. What's his name? I can't remember.
I just remember the cowboy
It was
one.
the Panther Club, right?
Oh, we can't say that.
Right.
The Panther Claw guy. Let's see. Let me go over my list of market updates, business reviews. I'm going to challenge each of you to go live.
Mm-hmm.
Go live. Josh does it every day.
That's good.
It's almost annoying.
No.
I'm just kidding. It's not, because it builds content. His followers know to expect every time he's leaving a closing, he's going to go live. Every time he's doing a walkthrough through a house, after they lean, he's going to be like, hey, we just looked at this house. And it's just his big goofy ass standing there with his camera.
So typically when I leave, I'll leave a property and I'll go, hey, I was looking at this property in such and such county. I'll literally do it at the stoplight after I've left the house. Not live. I'll just record the video. Because live, you get I have a lot of friends from a lot of different periods of my life that I would not want involved in the live video. But I'll shoot a video and say, hey, I was just in such and such county showing a house here. It was awesome getting to know these buyers, blah, blah, blah. And then the people on my Facebook feed go, wow, he really genuinely cares about these buyers. I want to work with him because such and such develops a relationship, like you said. So
One thing that Travis has taught me is that, and you have not seen it on mine yet, because you know what? I'm going to join that challenge with you. I have not gone live yet. I have not gone live. I won't, because I make a jackass of myself constantly.
It's so cool though.
it's
really
not
is.
as scary as you think.
No, I put my foot in my mouth and I say a lot of things and I overtalk and I talk
The
fast.
live is easier, I feel, because I feel like when you have an audience, even if it's just 3 people watching and they're commenting, you can piggyback off of them just like you would do an interview with him, where you can go, hey, Michelle, so good to see you. Glad that you're here. I'm excited to talk about this. So there is still more of an interaction, whereas when you're just recording here, you're like, okay, it's just me looking at myself.
Yep.
So I know it seems like it's a lot, but.
Okay, I'm joining the challenge with you guys next week.
Will you do that?
Yeah.
Are you using just your cell phone?
Yeah, so what I'll do is, if I'm just leaving an appointment, I'll just turn the camera on me. It depends. If it's for Facebook, I'll do it up and down so that when other people are on their phones, they're just scrolling past looking at me. But if it's for YouTube, I'll turn the camera around, so I'm using the 4K camera here to film myself.
If I do stuff on my phone and the file is so big,
Right.
and if you adjust it, then it gets all pixelated. So
I just do it straight to whatever service. So
just
because
to social media.
because I have a background in this stuff already, my phone is already set up for recording in 60 frames a second and 4K, and so it automatically uploads to Facebook in high quality, automatically uploads to YouTube in high quality. So yeah.
So you can do it the same thing if you trick your phone out. Only a
Well, this is the 12. Yeah, so I had to buy like the 12 Max Pro. I had to get all.
You know, it's actually the cameras are actually cheaper
Yes.
than our cell phones.
It's insane. It's $1,000 for this. It's
crazy.
You know, I don't know how much
for
cameras are.
That one's more expensive. I had a thought that escaped me. Oh, one thing that Travis has taught me, because I am scared of going live, there's a thing called Live Pigeon. If you want to be able to record your videos and have them stream on social media as if they are Live Pigeon, I think I pay like $13 a month. And you can pre-record something and then it will post it to your social media as if it is live. Now you are losing that interactiveness of a live video, but if this is your first time and you fumble on your words and you do like I do and just don't want to do it, you can pre-record a video and then post it. Yes, sir.
So when you, because one of the things about live videos is like if you're friends with someone on Facebook and you go live, it like has that little bubble in the bottom left-hand corner. Does Live Pigeon create that little bubble saying that
It blasts out a notification
Okay.
to all of your people because according to Facebook, you are live.
Okay.
According to Instagram, you are live. They don't know the difference.
And you still have the ability to like type and respond to people.
I haven't tried.
ability to trick them.
Trick 'em.
You just can't say hello,
Like,
whoever.
hey Carol, thanks for, hey John, because that name's
So
in my head
typically you
today.
would want to use Live Pigeon for a video like your business card video where I want to notify all my followers that I have this video. You would put that up where you're not going to communicate. If it's just a pre-recorded video of you talking into the phone, just go live.
I tested my first live video. There's background music, like how is that live? But whatever. 350%. 350% more engagement on Facebook on my business page. Facebook sent me a message saying this video being live is 350% more engagement. Just because it's live. When it's live, it boosts the videos to the top of our social media platforms.
And it takes priority over stories. So when you're looking at Facebook or Instagram, which we're not talking about YouTube at this point, we're talking about social media. Well, anyways, it takes priority. So when you're looking at your little bubbles or your boxes across the top, your live video is the first one and it shows live and it says recording or whatever it says on those. So that's why get comfortable. Yes, Darwin?
You know what's an interesting idea is especially when people can talk live, you should just do like a 3-hour live Q&A, right?
3 hours.
No, but think of it, if you have a panel of people that can get your back, like you got your, like we got title, you know, all the public asks you questions, right? Here's our live video, it's playing for 3 hours, taking priority for 3 hours over everyone's story. And we're there.
Do you get bathroom breaks during that live?
I feel like this is the plot from Wonder Woman 84 when the guy steals all the TVs to talk to all of America. It's basically the same thing. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's just do it. It worked in the movie.
Steal all the TVs. They're transitions though. Oh, once you start editing videos, you'll understand.
That's the trick. It's all about the trick.
That's so smart, Jay. I want to do it. Like, that's good, man.
I don't want to
It's
sign up.
scary, but like imagine if as an office, 4 hours the entire
If you could get Keller Williams Conroe on board,
yeah,
then yes.
that would be crazy.
I can convince Keller Williams advantage of.
Shelby, I'm so proud of you. Do you guys like how she just kept control like that? And I was interjecting, the class was all over the place. Not all the time, but Shelby, good job, dude. You stayed comfortable and you maintained control and your engagement was phenomenal. But sorry for the abrupt cut like that. We ran out of actually memory space on my 128 gig card. I can't believe that. So it's not even that we ran out of battery, we ran out of memory space. So anyways, you guys, I hope you guys learned some stuff from that, not only for your own lives, but also on how to teach. I appreciate everyone. Don't forget, you guys, subscribe to my channel if you already haven't and like this video. Till next time.